Hi guys, Rose here with the Cackling Moon. This is going to be a client's past life reading. We're going to get a little bit witchy and fall up in here. I am going to be working with the Bohemian Gothic Tarot, my 3rd edition, and then also the Halloween Oracle. My client gave me a little bit of background on their interest and their energy. And I really felt like the Bohemian Gothic Tarot was going to be more than perfect for their reading. And the Halloween Oracle, because I always like to incorporate an Oracle deck, but this one goes so well with the Bohemian Gothic Tarot. And then I have the Psychic Tarot here on the side for additional insight. So I may or may not use it. We'll see. But I wanted to let's lift this up just a little bit. I wanted to pull for my client in regarding their past life. So I got all my labradorite pieces here. Labradorite is really good for me with past life readings. Same with amethyst, which I have a crap load anyway. I'll put you away. And then of course clear quartz. So I have that. Please don't mind my nasally voice. I am having really bad allergies this morning from the lovely spring season. And so I've just been like nasally. I have a really bad headache. It's just awful. So anyways, my client feels really connected with their witchiness, and they don't know where that comes from. So that's why I'm going to be pulling with this deck. So I'm just going to kind of just quiet and tune in, and we can get your reading going. Let's get that snapshot of your past life. So I'm definitely feeling female energy for past life. I heard warlock, which is a male witch, or a term, I guess, for male witch, like a teacher, like this person taught you. That'll be really interesting. Okay, this bottom card wants to come out, so I'm going to leave it there. So without even pulling the cards, what I'm feeling is you are female energy, but there is a male warlock. I feel like Spirit wants to say that they were a mentor to you, that they taught you a lot of what you knew back then in this past life. You were undergoing apprenticeship. That's what I'm feeling. All right, let's start. You know what, just for the hell of it, let me shuffle the Psychic Tarot just in case I need to pull from it. So just, okay. That was an easy one. Okay. All right, let's start. 4 of Swords. Oh. 2 of Wands. 9 of Pentacles. Judgment. Temperance. King of Pentacles. The Moon. This one came out, and I saw it when I was shuffling your deck, and I love that it came out. You even mentioned werewolves, that you love werewolves. There's one right there. And there is another werewolf in this deck, but I don't think he's present in these cards. And then the Sun. I like that the Moon and the Sun came out. Oh my God, this is a love story. Okay, so Spirit is calling to me. The bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Cups. So, powerful. But before I start rolling on with the reading, let's pull the oracles. What did I say? I said love reading. This is a love reading. Eternal love. Oh my God. Skeleton. Skull of light. Oh, skeletons. Gotta love them. Okay. Woo! Okay, my love. So Spirit is really talking to me right now. This is a love reading. This is a love romance. You were in love, or you fell in love with your teacher, your warlock, mentor, whatever you want to call him. You fell in love, but you guys were like night and day. That's the moon and the sun. It was a romance that was night and day. I feel like you were forced to live two different lifestyles. People didn't know the studies that you were taking on. So in the daytime, you were a whole different person. At night, you were another way. You kept this romance in secret, okay? What I see with the Judgment card, like how he's veiled. I just feel like it's like night and day. He looks obviously a little bit more scary or evil. I don't like that word, but... And then we have the beautiful angel of light here. Light and dark, sun and moon. So that's why I'm feeling like the two of you, very different people. He was teaching you, you were like an ordinary human. He was teaching you your powers. He was awakening you. I love that. Another sign of an angel here with the Temperance card. Angels are protectors. So you definitely have that around you. It's almost like a fairy godmother kind of an energy, I feel. So that's something separate, I feel, from a different life. Four of Swords, I feel the main card with the Four of Swords is showing me a lot of work in the astral realm. As I see the Four of Swords, this person is in deep meditation or they have fallen asleep. A lot of times in your dreams, you will reconnect with this past life. So if you've had dreams of a certain someone that you've never even met in your real life, or your present life, I should say, but you were in love with him, or there was this romance, or they were teaching you things, when you sleep, you travel to that life. So think of your past lives as a parallel walkway. That's how I see it, as like a parallel path, and there's multiple doors on either side. You can walk into one door and live that life just as your present life is still going. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's how I see it. But I do feel when you dream, you do travel and you revisit this lifestyle. So this person was teaching you a lot. A lot of the things had to do while you were either in sleep or you were traveling or in meditation. That's how you were learning more about yourself spiritually, through meditation. The Two of Wands, like I said, two lives, two separate lives. Definitely, I feel there was two pathways for you. You had to keep a lot of what you were learning secret from families and friends because they didn't understand. They wouldn't understand. They would be very upset with you. And also the fact that you fell in love with somebody who was into the occult, was just unheard of at that time. King of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, this is the lifestyle I feel that they wanted you to live. King of Pentacles with the Nine of Pentacles, a very rich, luxurious lifestyle. You had family members who were either friends with the royalty at that time, or this could be a symbol of having a lot of money. Please don't mind the nasty ink blotches on my cards. I totally fucked them up when I was trying to black out the cards. I was trying to black out the edges and I totally fucked my cards up. So sorry for that, you guys. In case you were wondering, like, what happened? So I do feel like the King of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles does represent where you came from. Because when I pulled it, I put them below at the ground. And so I'm thinking that's like, I'm thinking in terms of astrology, like the fourth house, which is your home, the ground. So King of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles, a very rich lifestyle, having a lot of money, family expectations of marrying, what's the word? Like marrying someone who has money, who is settled. Okay. That's what their expectations were for you, which is why I say, with the moon and the sun, you had two totally different lifestyles. And then I already tapped into the Temperance card, was like that fairy godmother spirit guide that you have. I feel this is more so in your present life. You have a woman in your spiritual army who takes care of you and watches over you. It could be a past, someone special to you who has passed, but it could also be just, you know, a guide, an angel. But I feel like Temperance is really like, that's what's really tapping in here. But I'm not going to read it for the reading because I don't feel that it fits. I feel like it's like grandma saying, like, I want you to please acknowledge me, I'm here. Okay, so with the oracle cards, we have eternal love, which obviously this was a love story. This was like, you guys were made for each other. He brought out a lot of differences in you. The fact that you have a lot of skeletons is, you know, symbol of death, but also skeletons are your true nature, your true colors. Underneath the layers of your skin, the superficial layers, lies who you really are. So that's really sweet that the skeletons are there, because this past life was all about you really tapping into who you really were and are. This person of wanting to live the life of luxury was what your family wanted for you, but you were completely different. You knew you were different. You were very mystical. You were very intuitive. You were very witchy. Whatever term you want to use, you had the ability. You were very psychic. And that wasn't accepted in this kind of a lifestyle. So, you were really tapping into your true colors. And I love that we have a skull of light illumination. He brought out your light. He lit your candle, your flame, you know, he ignited you. We have the strength card too with a skeleton. So there was a lot of power in this. Very much a love story that I'm seeing. But unfortunately for that, it was definitely living two lives. A double life. Which in itself can be tragic because you are forced to have to be two different people, which I have a lot of experience with. I do that right now, and it's very exhausting. So that's, you know, that was the kind of like the thorn in that past life. Otherwise it was a very beautiful past life. So let's look into, how does it influence you today? What time are we in? We're in 12 minutes, so we're good. How does your past life influence you today? And then I'll pull for what can you learn from this experience? So how does it influence you today? Queen of Wands, King of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Wow. Lots of courts here. Queens and kings. It is finding balance and being grounded, because the pentacle suit is earth. So owning, all these cards are flying everywhere. Ownership, finding ownership and balance in the Queen of the Cups, which is your intuition, your psychic abilities, but the Queen of Wands, which is your ability to create, your fire side, what the things that you want to manifest and do with life, your actions. So finding the balance between the two. This present life, how your past life influences you, the fact that you lived two lifestyles, that you had a double life in your past life, is really showing that in your present life, it is very important for you not to get caught up in that same lifestyle, that you want to merge the two, that you want to be powerful in both areas, blending the fire with the water. You see that? The fire with the water, and when we have the earth in the middle, it is grounding the two. Wow, that was a powerful message. And then the card that wanted to come out is Dawn, the light after the darkness. Your past life, living the two lives, having to be in secret of who you really were, it was hard. And this present life, how it influences you, the darkness, the light after the darkness. It is you feeling empowered, you being able to spread your wings and soar and be who you really truly want to be and who you are meant to be. That is absolutely powerful. Wow. This reading is speaking to me because I'm actually flipped. I actually am the opposite of you. I am, in a past life, I feel I was very much free to be the open witch, to be the open psychic, to be myself. I was a high priestess. Like, that's how I feel. But now in this present life, I'm very much living the two lives, the two lifestyles, and learning to, you know, still do what I want to do and what I'm meant to do, but I also have to hide a lot of it. So I'm actually going through the opposite as you. So it's really nice to be able to experience energetically your experience in your life, because it's a beautiful thing to be able to be who you are openly without anyone judging you. So what did you learn from this? How did it influence you? Yeah. What did you learn from the experience? So we have the Hangman, Three of Cups, the Empress, and Strength. Oh, that is absolutely beautiful. What did you learn from this experience? You learned, one, how to celebrate all of your successes. And the Three of Cups also is like how to come together with people of all different shapes, sizes, energies, lifestyles. You can pretty much be a chameleon. You can mold. You can blend in with anybody. And that will really help you with your own path. You can communicate with people, anybody. You can get along with any group of people. The Hangman energy has taught you patience. Patience in really observing situations and people before you jump to the conclusion. You are very intuitive and you should tap more into that. So that's what it's also teaching you. To feel out the situation. Now that you know the lifestyle of having to hide who you are, you can resonate with a lot of people who are going through that right now. The Strength card in the future position, showing that you have so much more power, so much more to reveal. You have a lot of hidden secrets within you. And I feel like in this present life, you are discovering these things about you spiritually all over again. It's like you were relearning from your original teacher. It also taught you about love, how to love openly, how to be accepting of different types of people. And then the Empress below, having a family perhaps, or creation. It gives you the power and the ability to want to create your own dreams into reality, perhaps. I love that. I think it's beautiful. We have Ghost, regrets. In this present life, you don't want to live with regrets, especially when you were unable to live the kind of lifestyle you wanted to openly. Don't regret things in this present life. That is something you also will learn and will always continue to learn, how important it is for you to really do the things that you dream so that you don't live with regrets. Okay? So always tap into that past life. Just remember how it was for yourself. How you were not able to be completely who you were, and perhaps now in the present life you can, or you should strive to, so you don't have regrets in this present life. That's powerful. And lastly, we have the Witch, the earthly weaver of the worlds in this present life. Don't shut out your true calling. Don't shut out who you know you're meant to be. Whether you are openly witchy or you're, behind closed doors, it is a part of you and it will always be a part of your lifestyle. You have it ingrained in you. What you learned in your past life from that warlock who taught you all this stuff, they didn't teach you from nothing. They pulled it from within. They illuminated you. You already had this in you. So you will never forget. A witch will never forget her powers. A psychic will never forget how to feel energy or see the future or whatever. We already have it in us. We learn it. It's like we We learn how to bring it out, but we already have it within us. So remember that. And then finally, because I shuffled this deck, I just want to see what the cards say. So let's pull. Heart chakra, you know, working with your heart energy, how you love, how you receive love, how you accept love, but also the energy that you put out into the world. Maybe that is a lesson in your present life. Maybe the heart chakra is a reminder, you know, you loved hard in your past life, but you had to keep that person a secret. So maybe in this present life, it's more, you know, be open and put on display, you know, the person you love. And I really feel like in this present life, your lesson is all about being truly you and not being apologetic for it, owning who you are. We have spiritual union. So definitely it's with the heart and the spiritual union. I feel perhaps this person, you know, your warlock, your teacher, does visit you in dreams. You have met them in your present life. Maybe they are reincarnated in some other form. It's a spiritual union. So like I say, when you meditate or when you sleep is when you see this person. Very powerful and so much green energy there. And then we have recognition and reward. I feel like this is when you remember. This is like looking, to me, it's like looking and tapping into your crown chakra. When you are in that communication with spirit, when you are meditating, when you were remembering, it's a reward. When you're recognizing the past life, it's a reward for you because you see the value in it, how far you've come. That's beautiful. I really, really enjoyed this past life reading. Some of them that I do are very difficult because the messages are so sad. But this one, even though you had to live a double life and you had to, you know, keep it a secret and whatnot, it was still a powerful message. And I love that. I love when the messages come through so powerfully like that because there's a lot there for you to to dwell on. So if you watch this video but you didn't take notes, I would highly suggest go back and watch it, take some notes, pay attention to your dreams, and also just remember to set value to your present life and to just value how far you've come. It's a beautiful thing. So with that, we are about 22 minutes in. This is pretty much the gist of your past life reading. I wish you all of the best, and I hope that, you know, this touched your heart and that it was able to give you some insight. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. And anyone who's watching, if you are interested in a past life reading, click the link below. It will take you to my online shop, and I can't wait to read for you guys. And until then, I will see you guys later. Bye, my loves.